Riley smoked a cigarette when he was 14 and put it in his belly. You know why? Because he went to a party that Dane brought him to.
It's time for the Garage Boozing Podcast.
What's up, nerds? And welcome back to another episode of the Garage Boozing Podcast. I'm your host, the man with absolutely no plan, the Chase with the face for radio, Chase Shurga. This week's episode is brought to you by Draft Top. And if you're not exactly sure what the Draft Top is, I talk about it every week, but I'm going to talk about it again. It is this super cool, awesome bar tool right here. You stick it right on the top of your can. Instead of drinking your beer out of that little tiny hole in the top of your can, or pouring it into a red Solo cup, I'll fill you up. No way. That problem is eliminated, and your beverage will look like that, so you can drink it right out of the can. It makes a better drinking experience overall. You can smell the aromas of the alcohol, drink it quicker. If you're a chugger like me, there you go. So don't forget to get your very own Draft Top now at www.drafttop.com and use promo code 10%-GarageBoozing at checkout for 10% off at checkout. So this week, I am joined by two very special guests. Riley Mac Daddy McLaughlin makes his return, and we are also joined by Dane, a.k.a. Dan Hall. And we have an awesome conversation lined up for you guys. Gets a little X-rated at points, just like last week, so I do apologize. But hey, I got to cater to the guests. If the guests want to get X-rated, we get X-rated. That's what we do. We booze and talk nonsense in the garage. So now it's time to sit back, relax, kick your feet up, crack open a cold one, and if you're really feeling fruity, take a shot. Why not? Because this week's episode of the Garage Boozing Podcast starts now. Good sound effect. I like that.
That was good. I'm sorry. I just had to get a little refreshment in.
You're good. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Garage Boozing Podcast. Today I am joined by two very special guests. To my left, your right, if you're watching on YouTube, Dane Hall, a.k.a. Dan Hall. To my right, your left, if you're watching on YouTube, Riley. He's back again. Riley Mac Daddy, my best friend since I was in diapers. And yeah, guys, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us, man.
Wow, you sound so enthused. You want to try that again?
Thanks, dude. Thanks for having me, bro.
So I just wanted to say,
A little background.
Jason and I have been best friends for forever. Ended up getting up with Dane. What would you say, Dane? Around 6th grade?
No, he was in 10th grade. We were in 9th grade.
Yeah, it was like
Is that what it was? Yeah.
early high
But
school.
been great friends. Dane and I were in a band. Fucking killed it. Went on a couple tours. Knock on wood.
That's
No,
a
we didn't
lie.
go on any. No, didn't go on any
Not
tours.
even funny.
Around
We played a couple shows around.
They played a couple shows around upstate New York. They didn't go crazy. They didn't tour the world. They weren't in Japan.
I didn't want to talk about that.
We were
but okay.
huge in. Are you kidding me?
We were huge in Japan.
Huge in Japan. We were fucking huge.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, also, this episode is brought to you by Draft Top and Natural Light Beer.
Draft Top.
All right, so back to what you were saying. Yeah, we met Dane when me and Riley were in 9th grade. Dane was in 10th grade, and for some reason I will never understand. Still to this day, it doesn't make sense to me at all. But me and Riley thought Dane was the coolest person,
The man.
that we have ever met. We're
The
like,
absolute
oh my
man.
god, we want to be just like him. And look at the fucking guy. No, I'm just kidding.
To this day, man, they want to be me.
I started wearing tight pants, listening to screamo music. You know why? Because Dane did.
That was a big thing. I'll never forget.
Riley smoked a cigarette when he was 14 and put it in his belly. You know why? Because he went to a party that Dane brought him to.
Hell yeah, dude.
Why do you have to bring that up? Why is that a thing?
Do you remember how mad I was when I saw that?
So mad, bro.
I was so mad.
You are smoking a cigarette.
Just he
You
posted this.
son of a bitch.
I see a picture of this cigarette in Riley's belly, and I was like, "What have these people done to my friend?" That was so not pure. You smoked a cigarette?
Well, it's belly button, dude.
Well, yeah.
I didn't. You know what? Thank you, Dane. I didn't. My belly button did.
Okay, so you didn't smoke a cigarette that day.
No, he did.
No, it definitely did.
He
Not
actually-
proud of it.
He
Not
did
proud
it for
of it.
like a little bit, trying to be cool, but yeah.
I'll never forget. I think it was one of the first times I ever hung out with like all you guys, and I had to go back to my mom's. I was in like 10th grade, and they were like, "Oh, we're gonna smoke a blunt on the way home," and I'm just like, "No, I'm
can't do
I'm
that.
like, you are not gonna do that." So they're fucking chiefing on a blunt on the way home, and I'm like, "No," I'm like, "I can't fucking do this." Comes to me, and I'm like, "I don't give a fuck." As we're fucking listening to I Set My Friends on Fire, like Attack or something like that. I get home and I'm just like, I'm fucking invincible. I get home, my mom's like, how was it? And I'm just like, it was okay. I'm going to go in my room now. Stoned off my ass.
I'm so sorry.
I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
How much did you eat that night?
So much. So much.
Wow.
To this day, I haven't smoked weed. I haven't gotten high. So actually,
I've never smoked weed.
I smoked twice in my whole life. Well, the first time was I shotgunned with my old neighbor. I don't want to put out names here.
Haley?
I don't want to shout out anyone.
You don't have to say last names.
Yeah, but people are gonna know because it was my neighbor. So I shouted. We shotgunned that dude, and then I got drunk with my wife and her sister, and her dad had a bong. So we got wicked drunk, dude, and we went out and in the driveway, and I took a rip of the bong. It was the first time that I actually smoked. But I don't think I got high because I was drunk. You know.
They say the first time you smoke, you don't get high.
Yeah, but I was also drunk, so I don't know. But it was
I wouldn't know.
It was gnarly, dude.
What'd you smoke?
Just I don't know.
Was it like a bowl?
No, it was a bong. I said.
Was it a bomb? Oh, my
Yeah.
bad.
He did say bomb.
My apologies.
I just need you to listen.
You remember that time? I'm pretty sure Chase was there that we snuck over to Haley's house for that fucking. I don't remember if it was like for whatever party it was, and we were doing shots in the basement, and then her parents came home.
Yep, I was there.
And we had to fucking run like 6 o'clock in the morning. Had to run across back to your house.
I
with-
guess now that you guys talk about this, I've done some weird, crazy shit.
We've done some pretty.
I
do you
thought
remember-
that I missed out a lot on life.
No, we did some pretty crazy shit, man.
Yeah.
I remember
Me and you used to drive all the time with no licenses.
all the time.
Dude, that was sweet.
Dude, one time we drove with no license from Hannaford to back to your house.
Yeah,
I did.
that was like my main thing.
And then your mom caught us, and like she called you, and then we're like, oh, because we passed her right when we were going down Feeder Dam. So then we got back to the driveway and we switched spots. And we're like, what are you talking about? Dane was driving. Your mom's like, no, Chase was driving. Oh,
Where the fuck was she then?
She was going down
With who though?
With Amber, going down Feeder Dam, and we were going up Feeder Dam.
Oh shit, that was in the white fucking 4Runner.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
what it was. Yeah.
I'll never forget in the 4Runner one time I was driving with her to I think we were picking up you two in Lake George, and I was with your mom, and we're driving. She had narcolepsy, and she fucking passed out in the driver's seat. It was as we're driving up right by exit 18. I'm like, Tracy, Tracy, and she just driving. I'm like, Tracy, wake the fuck up! And she wakes up and she's like, "Oh, where are we going? Where are we going?" And I'm like, "Oh, we're picking up Dane and Chase. We got you guys driving back." Pretty sure she fell asleep again.
I love you, mom. Yeah, man.
Crazy times.
Crazy.
You guys ready for a question?
For
course.
sure.
So, what do you think is more important? Actually, I'm going to ask you two questions I asked on my last episode, but I want to know what your guys' answers are here. What's more important, morals or money?
Ooh,
Definitely morals.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
morals.
I say money.
Really?
Yeah,
Do
but
you
I
mind
mean-
me asking why is that?
Well, I could be like 51% in the favor of money, 49% in the morals. I'm not saying I don't have no morals at all, but money would be more important to me
You
than
didn't
morals.
say percentage-wise. You said it.
No, I'm just saying what's more important. So if I'm 51-49, more important to me would be money.
I
Well,
would
let me
say
ask-
they're even then. 50-50.
Oh, well, you have to pick one. So.
Okay. Yeah, morals.
But let me ask you, why money over morals?
Because I just love money. Money makes me happy. I can help my family with a lot of money. Like, there's a lot of things you can do with money.
I like
and
that.
I would do some questionable things for money. So
Really?
Yeah.
Money
absolutely.
does not make you happy.
Anyone who's ever said that is a fucking liar.
I buy whatever I want. I'm not
Me
saying
too.
I'm rich, but dude, I still am not.
I'm happy that I'm comfortable enough in life, or if I want to buy something, I go ahead and buy it.
Correct.
I'm
Yeah.
not, I'm,
No,
not,
yeah.
I'm not talking a $60,000 boat by any means or something. Well, actually, if I wanted a boat, I guess I could go get a boat. But like, regardless, I would much rather have more money. Like if I had millions of dollars or billions of dollars, like you bet your ass I'd have a very happy life.
Like I guess what
My
you're saying is-
personality would not change if I was a millionaire.
I guess-
Because I'm already telling you, as not a millionaire, that money is more important than morals.
fair enough.
So I mean, if I was a multimillionaire, I would still be.
But you're telling me that if you woke up tomorrow with 3.5 million in your bank account, you would be the same person you are today.
yeah, except I would have more money.
Really?
Well, having money and still having good morals, dude, you could help a lot of people.
Yeah, with 49% morals, like I'm not saying I don't have any morals.
Yeah.
Like I would help my whole family. Like if I had if I hit the fucking jackpot, dude, I have so many friends and family I would help out. Like I'm not saying I'd give it all away, but I'd set a good chunk of it away to help people out. And that actually says I have good morals.
Great morals.
All right.
But okay, so yeah, both of you are still saying morals.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so.
So
Morals.
leads me to my next question here. So there's not you wouldn't do some like unmorally correct things for money?
Give me an example.
Okay, suck a dick for $1 million.
Well,
Oh, That is a fucking money question right there.
Yeah, I know. We were kind of talking
You were going right for the fucking dagger.
So
on that
what are
one.
you saying?
It could be 3 minutes, 15 minutes,
Just
whatever.
because I'm sucking a dick doesn't mean I don't have morals.
Correct.
I
Well,
would suck a dick for $1 million. Yes.
Me, absolutely, too.
Nope.
If you wouldn't suck a dick for $1 million, there's something wrong with you.
Well, how can you say that though? I do not understand that.
All right, what if it was $5 million?
Are you kidding me, dude?
Okay, he's fucking lying. He's literally just saying this because
I
everyone's
can't
gonna know
do
it's
it,
not
man.
illegal.
I couldn't do it.
If I took my dick out right now and I gave you $1 million cash, you wouldn't do it. Right
No.
now.
$1 million cash,
You'd be
untaxed.
a fucking millionaire, dude.
Dude, you know how much you can do with that money?
Man, that's the thing is I could not personally me, I could not do it. Like I could see somebody and
So if you could see someone else doing it, then you're saying you would do it.
No, I'm saying if somebody was in a dire strait, needed the fucking money, yeah, they're gonna fucking suck dick, but I don't need the money right now. But I guess if we're going argument status, I need the money right now. I'm still not sucking dick.
Okay, so I don't need the money, but I would suck the dick to have the money.
Stop. No, really?
Dude, it's
Just-
life-changing money. You wouldn't be happy with $1 million.
No.
Riley, you are an ignorant fool.
I'm very ignorant.
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 You're stupid.
Ignorant.
Moron. I'm gonna put the poll out there. On
I wouldn't
Instagram.
go that
I didn't do
far.
it
You
last
put
time.
you know
I'm
I
gonna put
want you to put the poll out there. Would you,
You
suck?
want me to do it right now?
I want you to do it right now.
Yeah.
Would you suck a dick for $1 million?
Thanks to Draft Top for the awesome beer can cutter. Dude, I'm not going to lie. I don't drink at all, like ever. I love the Garage Boozing podcast, and I feel like I am literally getting drunk off of these things.
Natural light.
This is only the third one, dude.
Natural light beer. I mean, natural light seltzer. It's a treat.
Good
man.
shit.
It
man.
is.
I can drink it like
That's
fucking,
good shit.
It's like candy, dude.
fucking good shit.
That's good shit, dude.
He didn't know what we were saying.
No, what is that? Is that wrestling?
Yes,
Yeah.
very
Oh,
very much so wrestling.
Vince McMahon. What's your favorite food of all time?
Favorite food
Of all time.
Man, that's tough.
I turned that real quick. We're talking. Yeah, Vince McMahon. Blah, blah. What's your favorite food?
What's
of
your
all time?
favorite food? My favorite food, if we're talking about it, I would say, as an Irish guy, I would say Italian food. I love pasta. I love Alfredo.
He didn't say type of food. He said food.
Are you talking like
Meal.
one meal?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you just said as an Irish guy, Italian food,
Which
Or-
isn't even the same thing.
Yeah.
I know, but that's me saying like
Why
I
would you
fucking
even
love.
say as an Irish guy then?
Yeah.
It didn't make any sense.
Well, I'm saying like as an Irish
You're like
person,
5% Irish.
I'm very yes, 5%. But I'm saying like as someone who is Irish, I fucking love Italian food.
I love Italian.
I love
You're
Italian
American.
food.
You were born in America, raised in America. Okay, you have Irish in your blood that has no impact on your favorite food.
Bro, you're really going there.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, bro, you're really going
My
there.
fucking family's like fucking Austrian, and I like fucking raviolis, dude. Is my favorite food. Like that has nothing to do with shit.
I don't know. I guess
As an Irishman, I love Italian food.
as an Irishman, I love Italian food. But
He's straight out of Ireland, guys.
no, but I guess that's what Chase was saying is like.
So no, not Italian food. As
I guess I'll go
food.
fuck myself. Thank you.
As a
Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank
As
you.
a-
I'll go fuck myself.
Okay,
Thank
what
you.
meal in Italian?
What meal in Italian? I fucking love tortellinis.
Raviolis,
Okay, remember what your dad used to make?
tortellini soup.
Oh,
Tortellini
yeah.
soup.
That
That's what I
was
had.
the
Tortellini
fucking
soup was
best.
fucking
it was
awesome.
great until you had it 6 nights a week.
Yes. Dude, when I made that for Sharon, she's like, "What the fuck is this garbage?"
It's chicken broth and tortellinis.
Dude,
It's
chicken
so
broth
easy.
is so bad for you.
Okay, well,
Straight chicken broth.
Good. I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
But I'm not gonna lie, when your dad made that, dude, that's the nights I want to come over.
Hey, Dad, can you make us some tortellini soup soon? I used to have it all the time as a kid, and I really miss it.
Yes, Daddy,
Yes.
for sure. So I would agree with the Italian food, but as far as a meal goes, I'd say probably just pasta. Any type.
Everyone
of
says pasta. Pasta's
Yeah.
so fucking good.
There's so many different variations of it. You know
Okay,
what I
so
mean?
pick one. I picked raviolis. You said tortellinis, right?
Yeah, I guess are they pastas?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Go to Olive Garden. You can get either of those.
Yeah. Spaghetti, dude.
Spaghetti meatballs.
Meatballs.
Oh, big old meatballs.
Okay, well that was easy. I guess
That was easy.
that only took
That was
20
a
minutes.
horrible answer. Horrible answer.
Spaghetti?
That's too generic.
I don't like pizza. I can't eat cheese.
You don't like pizza?
Since
You don't
I've-
like pizza?
Since I've grown up, I like pizza. But since I've grown up, I can't eat a lot of cheese. It really binds me up. For real.
This is like the old man podcast. Well, what binds you up there, Dan?
Dude, cheese messes me up. I don't know. I feel like I sound better on this podcast than I ever have in my life.
Do you think aliens exist?
Absolutely.
Wow, that was quick.
Yes, I do.
Why?
What do you mean? There's millions and millions and millions of universes out there.
Do you think we've already discovered aliens?
No.
Yes.
You don't think we have?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I do.
Why don't you think so?
I just feel like I would have known, dude.
Wow.
You would have known.
You would have known.
out of every person in this
Dane,
world, you would have known. like you were the guy that was gonna get the phone call. Like, hey Dane, we got fucking aliens, pal. Whoa.
All right, so I'm banging through the rest of these random ass out in left field questions, and
Sounds good.
then I'm gonna order some food. Bottled water or tap water?
Bottled water.
Bottled water.
Tap
for
water
sure.
all day.
Why would anyone
All
like-
day. I love tap water. I always said back when you used to live here, you'd get
Tap
fucking
water.
case. No, you got cases.
No,
of
I know,
bottled
but you
water.
would do the. You
Oh,
would do
me,
tap
yes,
water,
tap
yeah.
water all day. I'm like, the tap water is free. Why are we paying for bottled water when fucking plastic
To
bottles?
be honest
and
with
shit?
you, we shouldn't be paying for bottled water. Number one, but number two,
We're paying for the bottle, dude.
There's more shit in bottled water than there's in tap water.
I was gonna say it's better water, but yeah, you're right. You're right. It's probably the same shit you're getting right out of the tap.
I'm a plumber, you guys. I work with water, and I would easily always pick tap water. Depends, because if it's well water, that's one thing, but if it's city water, that's gross.
What is the difference though?
Well water's from the actual ground. City waters comes from
The water
fucking-
tower.
The water.
I get the
tower.
water tower.
That's gross.
Why?
man.
Because
They're
you're getting
redoing
all the
whole-
shit residue, right?
They're redoing the whole water tower right now. So we
No,
have
but
all
I
the
know,
water
but
tower.
with the
No,
with
that's
the
a-
well, you're getting like
that's a
shit
ghost
residue
costume.
and
What?
It's a ghost costume.
No, I literally I know for a
I
fact
know, I
they're
know.
redoing the whole water tower. So
know.
like when I have a fresh water tower, brand new water from the water tower. What's
I
better?
mean brand new water.
it's recycled.
They're not putting new water in it.
Okay, no shit, asshole. But like the water, all water's recycled. It fucking rains, and that's
Yeah.
the water you're drinking out of a bottle. Like precipitation, condensation, all that shit. It's like,
Well water is better than city water.
okay, well I don't have a. I'm not
But
rich. I don't have
tap-
the luxury to have a well.
So
all right,
then
Dane,
water-
like you.
Watered bottle that's filtered and
Yeah, with
goes through
carcinogens?
reverse osmosis and all that stuff is better than tap water, I think, for sure.
Okay, so you get all the carcinogens in a bottle of water, and that's better than coming from the tap.
Yep.
You are an ignorant fool.
Okay, dude.
Foolish,
Okay.
dude. If you drink tap water, it's got fluoride in it. It makes your teeth white. What do you think about technology in the world when it comes to like kids, for example? But like, remember when we were kids and we would play outside all the time? Like, no cell phones existed. I would get picked up from the babysitters. I would come home and Riley would be waiting on my front door with wrestlers, like little wrestling action figures.
ready to go,
Ready to play.
ready to go. Ready to-
Anywhere from 5 to 6 o'clock, depending how long my dad waited. Riley would be there on the doorstep because he couldn't call me and say, "Hey, let's hang out."
And
He
to
would
what
just be there.
and to what you said, or to what you said is like imagination. Like at our age, it was all about imagination.
Oh yeah.
Like kids nowadays playing on GTA, doing whatever. Their friends get home. Hey, I'm home. All right, I guess I'll meet up with you. We'll ride bikes or whatever. But
That
when we
rarely
were-
happens.
But when we
when
were
do you see
ki-
kids riding bikes?
Never.
Right.
But when we were kids, it was like, hey, like I'll be at your house in 5 minutes. I'm gonna ride my bike over.
Yeah.
Have fun. Blah blah blah. It was just
It's different.
totally
now,
different.
dude.
Totally different.
Right, and it blows my mind. I remember our parents, like your mom and my dad, would because we were like 6 houses away from each other, would stand at the end in the street and make sure I walked to your house or make sure you walked to
Absolutely.
my house.
And that was the difference too back then. It's like people trusted each other. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like nowadays,
so
like
much more
We
trust.
got weirdos, man.
Yeah.
absolutely. Like nowadays, like if I was like, hey, at our age back then, hey, I'm gonna walk to Chase's, blah blah blah. Like, well, I'll drop you off.
Yeah, I'll drop you
bring
off
you there.
6 houses down. But you know, you're right. I don't know. I'm not a parent, so like I don't get it. But like I feel like there's a lot of parents like you're taking a road trip, like the kids are complaining. All right, here's an iPad. Watch
Yeah,
this.
it's
Watch
so
this movie.
easy.
It's so easy, but is it the answer?
No, it's not.
Right. That's what I'm getting to. And like, I don't know. I just think.
But what's the difference with a long road trip and pulling down a DVD player to watch a movie? You know what I mean?
Well, I think that's actually a great rebuttal. Great rebuttal, because I got to think a second to answer that one. But then again, I think watching a little cartoon movie or something like that is a little different than having an iPad in your face and having access
You can look
to,
up whatever you want.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
Dude, I'll tell you, when I was like we grew up, all three of us, like grew up in a time where like the internet was just being introduced. Like when we were kids, that never happened. But then I remember when 6th, 7th, 8th, middle school, I got my access to a computer, MySpace. Oh my God, my life changed. I get off the school bus on MySpace. I'm doing this, doing that, MySpace, AOL Instant Messenger, all that
MySpace
shit.
was the shit.
I loved
dude.
MySpace. Profile song, shit like that.
It was the best.
Dude, I could go through and make my own little MySpace layouts and shit, edit all that shit. It was fucking incredible. But like, where am I going with that?
MySpace was good for music.
Yeah, it was great for music. It got a lot of bands out there. And Justin Timberlake owns MySpace?
Really?
Yeah, now you know. Anyway, so
Is it music again?
no, it's like the same thing, but like no one uses it. The only people that uses it is for music. But like, MySpace was great at that time because it got music and stuff like that out there. But then again, it was also very like socially like, I don't want to say damaging, but like kind of like, you're not in someone's top 8, end of the world, bro. I'm not in your top 8. Are you fucking serious?
I'd fucking kill you.
And then they made it bigger, top 16, top 24. Dude, I'm not in your top 30. What the fuck?
I mean,
crazy.
You're not friends if you're not in my top 30. That's a lot of fucking people. I don't even have 3 friends, let alone 30.
But like with what you're saying is like now like going around with everything. Like if you're not tagged in somebody's picture that you were at, like
it depends on the picture. Sometimes I don't want to be tagged.
But you know what I mean. Like
if I'm doing something questionable, I don't want my church.
But like if you're not like tagged in a picture that someone's with, or if you're not at this certain event, like
FOMO,
you're almost like.
Are you saying FOMO?
What does that mean?
FOMO? Fear of missing out.
Exactly.
FOMO.
Yeah. Like certain people.
Yeah.
And I feel like the most
FOMO is real.
Most of this generation is FOMO. Like
That's-
they have an absolute
Everyone gets
fear
FOMO.
of missing out. Absolutely.
That's stupid. I don't get that.
Okay.
And I don't like. I'll be honest with you. Like we hung out last night for Halloween.
I had FOMO because you didn't invite me.
I think when you have that significant other, though, you don't get that.
Do you have any Halloween candy?
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
As well.
Back at the house.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Dude, I would rather.
I have
hang out with my wife all day.
I have a white Tootsie Roll in my pants. if
What
you're
are we
looking for
talking
that.
about? A blue vein meat roll?
A blue vein meat roll. Yeah.
all right. Well, thank you both for joining me on the Garage Boozing Podcast. Riley, thank you very much. Dane, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right. Well,
something.
yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and thank you Draft Top for sponsoring the brand.
Thanks,
Goodbye.
Draft Up.
Yep. I said it. What an episode. Got a little X-rated there, like I said, but it's a good thing my grandma doesn't listen to this. Dane and Riley, you guys are completely awesome. Thank you guys for joining me here in the garage. And Dane, I know you got a little litty titty after just 3 beers, but hopefully next time you're on the show, your tolerance will go up a little bit. Oh, yeah, and Riley, you are an absolute fool for not taking the $1 million. I don't care if I have to bring this up every single week. You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. If you were faced with that in front of your face, cash money on the table, I don't think you'd say no. And if you would, I don't know what to say. There's just no way I'm in the minority here about the $1 million. Like, I don't think I am. That's a lot of money. And if you wouldn't suck a dick for $1 million, I don't know. There's a lot of questionable things that I would do for $1 million. And anybody that's ever said money doesn't buy happiness, you're a liar. Go buy a brand new house and a brand new car. I bet you're happy. Oh, yeah, so actually, I did take an Instagram poll on this, and let's see. Let's see the results here. Oh, yeah, so we've got 71% were in favor of sucking the dick for $1 million. 29% were in the minority of saying no. So, like I just said before I checked the results here, looks like I am not in the minority. I'm in the majority. Listen, I'm just trying to get paid. You can't hate a man for trying to make $1 million, right? Like, I don't think I'm being unreasonable. All right, but that's enough sucking dick talk. Thank you guys so much for joining me once again on this Thirsty Thursday. And don't forget, the absolute #1 way to support the brand, buy some merch. Get merched up. Be like all the cool kids around town. You see that Garage Boozing hoodie? Yeah, you want one of those? Well, guess what? You're in luck. www.garageboozing.net. Hats, hoodies, t-shirts, whatever, we got it. And also, don't forget to follow us on all of your favorite social media platforms at Garage Boozing, as well as subscribe to us on all of your favorite podcast platforms. You can find us by searching the Garage Boozing Podcast. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio. I say it every week, I'll say it again. You name it, we are there. We are everywhere. and subscribe to us on YouTube for those of you that like to watch instead of just listen. All right, well, thank you guys so much for joining me once again on this Thirsty Thursday. I hope you're boozing just as hard as I am. And nerds, I'll see you next week. You are all loved.
Ladies, gentlemen, and nerds. Do you have what it takes to be a guest on the fastest growing, alcohol chugging, and nonsense talking podcast? Well, now is your chance. The Garage Boozing Podcast has new guests every week, and you could be one of them. Just simply log on to www.garageboozing.net. Click the Be on the Show tab and submit your information. It's that simple. Join the Boozement or be a loser. Don't miss your chance because we're taking this to the moon.